I think we are back. Good evening. Welcome. Sorry for the little bit of the technical hiccup. I'm Lou Mangello. It's Wednesday night. Thank you for joining me here on WDW Radio Live from Disney Springs. Specifically, I just had dinner at Everglades. Funky chicken, how I love you so. If you are watching for the first time, thank you for being here. Please let me know where you are from in the chat. And if it's your first time watching live on YouTube, welcome. I'm out tonight testing some new stuff to try and make sure that I'm able to stream not just to the Facebook page, but our Facebook group, my profile, and now, hopefully, if the stream holds up, we'll be able to broadcast from YouTube as well and see chat and comments from everywhere. So thank you for being here. If you are watching live, please do me a favor, share this, tag somebody in the comments, invite them to spend a beautiful night, by the way, in Disney Springs with us as we just wander, explore, go where you want to go, see what you want to see, and I'm sure I'll be ready to eat again, eat what you want to eat in the next little while. Thank you again for being here. Wait a minute, I can't read these comments. I got to put these on. Hold on. Michelle from New Jersey. What part of New Jersey are you from? I originally grew up, obviously, in New Jersey. I don't miss very much of it at all, but wow, comments are going by super fast, but it's great to be able to see them here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to start walking through Disney Springs. Please send me any feedback that you have, by the way, about the stream tonight. Whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, let me know what worked, what didn't, what I can do to improve things as well. I'm going to try and switch camera angles to the other side. Hopefully it works, and we will be on our way. And you never know who you might run into when you come to Disney Springs. Don't hide your face, Zach Brown. Zach Brown from the Zach Brown Show. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Dunsky. How's things, man?
Fantastic. I'm here with you. I'm here with them, all the people.
Them?
You,
I know them.
Me, them, everybody.
Everybody. I almost caught myself because I love the Blues Brothers and almost started singing.
Do a little dance.
That right there is Deanna Mangello. That right there is Lisa DeNoto Glassner. And that right there is Nicholas Peter. How good was that funky chicken? So good. So good. It's the best chicken sandwich in not just in Walt Disney World, but anywhere.
On the planet.
Period.
Maybe on the moon.
A lot of love for Zach Brown in here, by the way.
Oh, God bless him.
A lot of love from Megan and Jody Rice.
Hi, fam.
Casey.
Look at these guys. All the love.
A lot of love.
You guys.
I don't think I can scroll this. No, I can't scroll it back. But trust me, there's been a lot of love for
my heart is full
as we test things out. Are you out of here?
All right, we're out. See you later.
Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Yeah.
Hasta la vista, babies. Drive safe. You're a little late for the funky chickens.
I know. I just made it.
What do you? I don't even want to ask. I don't want to ask what's.
courage.
She's literally like a hobo. Do you want a brown paper bag for that?
This is how they gave it to me, and I was like, "Want to just put it in the brown paper bag?"
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Mad Dog 2020, obviously now available at Disney Springs. So.
and very basic, and I'm drinking a regular.
So, how beautiful of a night is it tonight?
It's perfect.
It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. It's a good night for a walk. Plus, I did just have funky chicken and loaded fries, so I need to walk. I know it's a shock that I would start someplace that has food, but I'll tell you, Everglades is not just for breakfast anymore. Everglades is. Hi, how are you? Good, good to see you. You scored Gideon.
Excited to eat them already.
Nice. What'd you get? What kind did you get? There's no way you guys can eat all that by yourselves. I will help you out with that. It's worth waiting for, right? Where are you guys from? We're live. You want to say hi?
We were watching you.
Yeah,
Oh.
we recorded you. It's
Oh.
so cute. Hello.
What's your name and where you're from?
I'm Chelsea. We're from Cape Cod. This is my husband, Mark.
How's it going?
How you doing, Mark? You guys hit all the big,
We
like,
hit everything.
Uniqlo,
Yeah,
Gideons,
we are here with our daughter. So
Sephora.
Yeah, Sephora, yeah.
Nice.
We've been listening to your podcast for like 15 years.
Wow.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah.
I just felt old right then
I'm
and
so
there.
sorry. No, that was not the intention.
No, what's worse is when you, like, I'll meet somebody who's like in college and I'm like, oh, I've been listening to you since I was in grammar school. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, no, that one hurts. Yeah, that hurts. Yeah.
Nice. Well, enjoy. Very nice meeting you guys.
Very nice to meet you.
The sushi here is awesome, by the way.
We keep hearing that.
The sushi, sliders, loaded fries.
Well, we trust you.
Listen, this body does not happen by accident, I promise you. It was very nice meeting you guys.
Thank you
Take
so
care.
much.
For everything, seriously.
Yeah.
Love listening, really seriously listening.
No, thank you,
Since
man.
college.
I wouldn't be able to do this if it wasn't for you. So seriously, I appreciate it. Thank you. Nice meeting you guys.
Yeah.
And look, we just beat the rush. We just beat the Everglades rush. You missed, and there's a new thing you got to try at Everglades: the loaded fries.
You've had the loaded fries.
I had the spicy fries, not the loaded fries.
Oh, no, I've had the loaded fries.
Not with,
Sometimes they're a little soupy.
Yours like shot soup, but in the best way possible.
but that means you take the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Helps make Lou big and smile.
Listen, I need all the energy I can get. Look at this. What a gorgeous night. What an absolutely spectacular night. There is no place else I'd rather be other than maybe on Rise of the Resistance. Look at that. Have you guys been into the M&M store?
I haven't been inside yet. It's always a long line in here.
Yeah. You got to come like middle of the day on a Tuesday. Like that's the only time there's no line.
Even then there was a line.
Cirque du Soleil, hopefully soon. I still feel bad for all those performers and the crew from that.
Imagine a week before it.
Right. Remember this? Remember going to the movies? If Black Widow opened up next week, would you go to the movie theater?
We should do the we should rent out a theater.
I'm trying to. They don't have it available for June yet. I've been asking. Don't worry. That's the way I want to do it.
Yeah. That'd be great.
Jeff C, man, thank you so much for your help, brother. I appreciate it. I owe you sushi or Boathouse when you get here.
What a new setup. That's new.
It's new.
Yeah.
I am I'm streaming to multiple destinations. That's why I'm out. We're testing to multiple destinations, including the YouTubes.
Are you live on the YouTube?
I'm live on the YouTubes. So let's do this.
Okay.
So do I have room for Poutine? Poutine is so far away. By the time I get there, I could be persuaded. All right, pick one. Pick one. What do you choose from here? Which mac and cheese do you choose? Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this. Now is the time, now is the best time to tag and invite somebody who can't be in Disney World right now, but could use a little bit of this in their life today. You know, it's funny, years ago, for those of you, especially who were Disney Vacation Club members, or, Saratoga Springs was almost the place that you would stay when you couldn't get in anywhere else. I mean, that's really what it was for a long time. But now with the proximity and really walking distance, Disney Springs, Saratoga Springs really has sort of jumped up to a place that has become more of a choice and a destination for a lot of guests, both Disney Vacation Club as well as cash guests as well. I'm gonna have to do that as a Becky Menken. I know that you're in here. We'll have to do that as a resort report. Maybe I should stay there. I should probably stay there, get the full experience. Look, do you see it? Do you see it sort of glistening off in the distance? The boathouse. So Grace says most of the rooms have been refurbished as the ongoing refurbishment of a lot of resorts is continuing. I haven't stayed at Saratoga Springs in probably 10, 15 years. Oh, look at how cute you guys look silhouetted against the sunset. Lisa's on her sixth White Claw. So this is always, when I come to Springs, this is sometimes a place that I'll come to. It's usually like out of the way, as you see. A lot of people don't necessarily come and sit here. If you're always looking like for a place to sit and have a table to yourself in shade, with a great view, by the way, of the water right behind the little churro cart.
What bridge? Well, there's multiple bridges. Oh, I didn't know that there was multiple bridges.
What is, if I could snap my fingers and transport you with me to Disney Springs right now, let's pretend that I haven't eaten yet, because I can eat again. Where would we eat? My treat. Where would you want to eat? I see there's a lot of love coming to the Boathouse. I could easily put down a dozen Lucky Ducks right now, no sweat. I got to tell you, I was thinking about this today. You know, as much as there was something to be said for coming here right after the parks and Disney Springs reopened, and there not being a lot of people here, that's what was missing. The crowds, the energy, the laughter, just that hum of conversation. The parks and Disney Springs felt empty, and in an empty kind of way, not necessarily in the best possible way. So while crowds are obviously coming back, that's not necessarily a completely negative thing. I was just saying, remember when the parks and Disney Springs first reopened, how, and it was empty? There was something to be said for that, but there was still something missing, right? Like this, the crowd, the noise of people, the live music right, it was absent. So everything was louder and more visible and audible and more pronounced, but it felt like something was missing, and that was it. Like the people, you know, even these relatively light crowds is something that we actually missed about when the parks reopened. I mean, we all wish it was easier to get a Rise of the Resistance, you know.
Or to the park.
Yeah. Like, I love that. Like, every part of that. Feels some Spider-Man vibes from
Scarlet Witch Spider-Man mashup?
this. I mean, there is.
Doesn't watch Marvel, but like heard of the
No, I mean, there is the Scarlet Spider in Spider-Man, so I'm going to say this is intentional.
I think that's going to be a character. Like...
It is, I mean, there is a Scarlet Spider, so.
That's true.
Oh, look. It's funny how I always end up here. Sing it, Zach Brown.
No.
Come on. $5.
$5?
$10. Dinner at the Boathouse. Have you ever taken an amphicar ride at the Boathouse? You know what? I'm going to give this away as a prize in a contest. We'll take an amphicar ride together, which is not creepy at all, I promise you. It's a lot of fun.
I just want to know how many times you have to eat here before they give you one of these things. I feel like you're getting close.
I gotta be.
You're getting close. You're like one away.
Have you ever done this?
No.
We gotta do it.
Come on, guys. We're going to do it tonight.
I mean,
Maybe not tonight.
I could.
You just walk up and say, hello, it's Mr. Mangello.
I don't do that.
Well, no, they just see you and they all just bow down like the Pharaoh coming.
You know what? I don't like you anymore. You used to be so nice to me. Hey! Are we? Sorry, like the initial, like, what's up, man? How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. You want to say hi?
Our friend Linda. She's here visiting from New
Oh,
York.
there you go. Hey, there you go.
Our bagels, so she's like,
What? Wait, can you want to say hi? Well, you're saying hi now. It's Melanie, Bill, and my new friend Linda. I hear you brought bagels from New York.
Yes, I did. Yeah, they're in our freezer.
All right, so we'll take. You better believe it. You got a nice little smear on top. Got a little locks. That'll be nice. How nice is this tonight, right? It's beautiful. It is beautiful. You guys just wandering?
Yeah, we just had dinner at home. Yeah,
Nice.
homecoming and dinner.
See? That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. We had some funky chicken.
Of course. Well, we're going to stop there on the way out. Welcome, my mom.
Here's how are you?
I'm good.
We have so much to talk about.
Yes, we do.
We have a lot to talk
I have a
about.
lot of explaining to do.
You take it off? Okay. Okay. All right, we're just walking and wandering. If you guys want to take a walk, I need to walk off my funky chicken.
Yeah.
I need to walk off my funky chicken until dessert. You guys, we need to think about dessert. Where are we going to have dessert tonight?
I wonder what's new at Amaretto. little cake is nice.
A little what? A petite cake?
Yeah, a little cake. Oh, I miss when like they would do the weekly WandaVision cake.
Did you see the trailer for Modop? So for amphicars, you do not necessarily need a reservation. Obviously, if you try and go at 7:30 on a Saturday night, there's a good chance you might have to wait a little bit. But you can just go when you and you don't even need to eat at the boathouse in order to take an amphicar out. You can just walk up. But if you do know a specific date and time you want to go, I would suggest making a reservation in advance. Top 3 places in Disney Springs to just get together with friends and have a drink and appetizers.
Boathouse deck, paddlefish deck, and
Jock Lindsay's.
Jock Lindsay.
Jock Lindsay's.
I was thinking if there's something as deep Jock Lindsay's. Jock Lindsay's, yeah.
I think it has to be Jock Lindsay. Although, Wine Bar George.
Yeah.
But that is like, that area really is sort of like the Holy Trinity in terms of places to go and just spend a few hours like with friends at night.
And the high tops are more little on that island. It's a little loud.
I mean, there's a lot of other contenders, but like, yeah.
There's not a lot of bad choices.
Yeah.
The jobs would be mine.
I mean, I think outside of Boathouse and Jock's are like my two like quick go-tos.
Boathouse, on that deck, appetizers, on a night like tonight, Good Lord.
That might be. I mean, oysters for dessert. I wouldn't do that. Couple of
So here's a trivia question for you, right? So remember when? Okay, so wait. So remember when this used to be Pleasure Island, and before that, Lake Buena Vista Village. So there's this rear paddle wheel steamboat here. Why? Why did they put something that looks like it makes no sense in Central Florida here?
So I feel like you told me this before.
And you just don't pay
and I don't
attention.
remember.
It's called not paying attention.
I'm a listener.
So the reason, I'll tell you, it's because it's painful. Because this was meant to be an extension of what was supposed to go here, which was a New Orleans themed hotel. And the entire first floor was going to be like an arcade. I don't mean like a Space Invaders arcade, like a shopping and dining arcade. And then it was only going to be like 3 or 4 stories high, themed after like a New Orleans sort of, and you would almost see a fountain like that here. And this was going to be the paddle wheeler that was. Are you making fun of me again, Zach Brown?
You're beautiful.
You know what?
No.
That usually works.
You know what? I'm sure there's somebody out there that appreciates all of my useless knowledge. Oh, whatever. Too late. The damage is done.
Teach me things.
And who was the Empress Lily christened by when it first opened?
I know there's a fire hydrant inside the
Whatever,
barrel.
whatever. What is the Empress Lily's claim to fame? What was the Empress Lily's claim to fame? It was the first what in Walt Disney World?
Non-moving paddle boat.
Wrong.
Close, it could do an 8-minute mile.
Oh, God. Why do I hang out with you people? Oh, see? You made the kid cry.
First book they could call Screaming Children.
So yes, Lillian Disney christened the Empress Lily. That's a real thing. It was not the first buffet.
I think I know.
First Bloody Mary with a king crab leg.
No.
First character book.
Yes.
Character meals?
Yes.
What?
One of you pays attention.
No, that was a guess. It's not like that.
That's not a surprise.
Do we have the cotton candy clouds for me?
Look at that. Look at that. Somebody take a picture of that.
We should take an Amphicard.
Good.
We should.
Look how pretty that is. Look at how pretty that is. What is your favorite, not just you, but you, what is your favorite store in all of Disney Springs?
The one that's like only here, or the?
Just answer the question.
Because I really like the Art of Disney, but there's other Art of Disney.
So then it probably isn't your favorite store here because you can find most of that stuff elsewhere.
No, I like the dress shop on Cherry Lane. The dress shop in the co-op.
Co-op, World of Disney.
The co-op dress shop.
Co-op's cheating. It's like a multi-pack.
It's like
That bag of chips with all the chips in it.
it's like the Juji fruits of Disney Springs.
I like Lululemon, and I like. You know what is a great shop? I love the Boathouse's gift shop. The Boathouse has a great gift shop. They have like really clever stuff. And
You just want to go back there so we can take an amplifier.
I want oysters in an Amphicard.
Lou did half of his shopping at the Rainforest Cafe.
And Elvis rubber ducky.
And a what?
And Elvis rubber ducky.
Yeah.
What is the name of this Lego creation? I say it every time we're here.
Charles Brickley.
What'd you say?
Is it Charles Brickley? I gave him a first name.
Half of it's right, but yes, it's Brickley.
He's named after Charles Clark.
Draco Brickley. Brickley, right after. He's never said his name. What's his name?
Look how pretty that is. It's Brickley.
Just Brickley.
Just Brickley.
He was like, well, I'm part of the adult.
I stood there. That's all.
I gotta stop you guys from making fun of me. Okay, so if you came to Disney Springs and wanted to bring home a present for some, or send somebody a present who loves Disney but just can't get to Disney World, what would you buy them from Disney Springs?
If you one of those candles in there that smells like.
Yes, excellent choice. Oh, we should go there. We should go to the Candle Lady.
I love that she's the candle. I was burning Castillo del Moro.
Too late now.
I've never seen kids making cards.
When did this become the Advent?
About a year or so ago, maybe. So you notice that you can no longer, not only do they no longer give you free samples, but you can no longer sort of make your own gift bag at Ghirardelli. Everything's prepackaged now. you want to go pick up some more candles while you're here?
I'm good, thanks.
No, I was talking to Zach.
He's gonna hit me.
I'm not gonna hit you.
Wait, he says it and I get in trouble.
You're egging me on.
Oh, please come on. I have to get a magic band for somebody before I leave here.
That'd be the worst gift to give somebody.
Okay.
Shouldn't be to Disney. I got your magic band.
How many railroads are there in Walt Disney World that you can actually ride on?
You can actually ride on.
Right.
Are we using technicalities?
Like?
Like Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway? Or
Yeah, that's.
Can we count that?
We can, I guess you can count it now, yeah.
So, Magic Kingdom, Rafiki.
No, wait, what?
This
Magic
little
King,
teeny thing.
Magic Kingdom is what?
I mean,
The railroad. Okay. Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Rafiki. This little thing. Are we counting this?
Okay.
Mickey and Minnie.
Wow. Wow.
What?
Come on now.
What are we? What?
How about Big Thunder Mountain?
Oh, okay. Big Thunder Mountain.
Oh, that one. How about Expedition Everest?
Oh, so we're thinking. Okay, so it's basically.
Anything that is a train?
No, they're rail cars. They're not a roller
Seven
coaster.
Dwarfs Mine Train.
Okay.
Is that it?
Splash
I can't scroll back. I can't scroll back on comments.
Now we're shifting in the boat.
The mountain.
The mountain. Lisa's now shifting from railroads to mountains.
What did we forget?
You tell me. What'd you forget?
I wouldn't have forgotten it if I could tell you.
Stupid question.
For all of you who might be on the fence about moving to Disney World, just take this in.
I wish I could feel this for you.
A lot of people are saying that they're trying. What's been the best thing, as people who are transplants here, what's been the best thing about moving to Disney World? Stay there.
So pre-COVID, and hopefully when this comes back, when it's a night like this, to just go, I'm gonna go to Epcot, and not have any agenda, and just to wander World Showcase, hopefully survive it, and like hanging out with you guys, like stuff like that, where it's just like, you guys just want to pop in and grab a bite to eat, stuff like that. It's a simple thing. It's the people. The people make it.
That's it? Just the people?
You said what's been the best thing? Like, number one best thing.
Like
So,
specifically, what people in it, like, name one. Like, name one. I'm kidding.
Zach.
I mean, the short list.
So I will speak for myself. I never take the fact that I live here for granted. I still smile when I go to the parks. I am grateful for the opportunity to do things like this at night. It is still not at all lost on me at all. Somebody said, "Do you take it? Does it sort of almost take it for granted the proximity that you are to the parks?"
No.
I don't think any of us do. Like I don't. I think that we still like. There's still something special about when you go to the parks and even just be able to do something like this tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, just being able to like pop into a park for lunch or like, yeah, go chill on Main Street for an hour. No, not at all. It's a different experience. It's a different experience, but it's just a part of your life, you know?
There have been a couple times where I've had to like run into the park and grab something, and I'll be in and out in an hour, and I have to stop and tell myself, "You were just in a Disney park." Like, be thankful this moment. Realize like the weight of that, and how many people like would love to have that. So when you stop and just appreciate it so much, it really does keep it. Just being so mundane, like it's still special.
You know, it's funny. You can almost look at the reservation system and sometimes the lack of availability as really appreciating the fact that
Yeah.
you're able to do that when you can.
Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you took anything for granted, this year fixed it. Like,
Yeah.
last 2 years.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of wake up calls for people because of what happened. Favorite park to wander at night? Just to wander, not ride anything. If you could just go to a park and wander, your favorite park to wander at night.
World Showcase.
I won't bother asking your favorite piece of music. Have your kids like got to the fact that they live not? We know you haven't gotten. Have your kids who are 6 and 8, 7 and 9? They're somewhere in the under 10 range. Have they gotten used to the fact that whatever? I had this at least years apart. Have they sort of gotten used to the fact that they live in Disney World? Come away from the speaker.
Yeah, I mean, they take it for granted. They definitely take it for granted. Like, you gotta like drag them into the park. Before COVID, like maybe a couple times a week. But we're not like rope dropping the park. We'll like hop in for something small and then head out.
There's part of me that wanted to go that way, but I almost don't want to sort of get away from being near the water.
Sunset colors.
And Boathouse.
It calls to me.
And Picard. A nice Lucky Duck dessert.
Did you ever take your kids to T-Rex? Did you ever take your kids or Zach to T-Rex?
A couple times, yeah.
Take your kids a couple times.
That was your first interview.
It was my very first video. It was my first video. Close. I mean, you knew there was a first.
You get some more. They had to run out of control a while ago.
Yeah, they do that.
Marshmallows, yay or nay?
I like marshmallows.
I don't like marshmallows.
You don't?
I know.
Toasted?
Are you a communist?
What
Nope.
if they're toasted?
Nope. Like my s'mores are just graham crackers and Hershey's.
It's not a s'more.
In my book, it
Are.
I
You
know.
gotta get the marshmallow to where
Even
it's
if
like
it's toasted,
it's like
Nope.
charred.
torch.
Yes, like this.
I mean, it has to
color.
be burnt, right? It would have to be burnt.
Yeah,
'Cause-
you burn it. Yeah, I think you just haven't had a good chance.
my family thinks I'm crazy because I like a lot of stuff burnt.
I'll come over with a bag of marshmallows and a blowtorch.
Dude, it's just you're
Yeah, you gotta get the ones that are like square and flat.
Yes. So they don't break your crackers.
Yep. And you like torch them beyond like recognition. And then you like slide it on. You know what I mean? You gotta slide it
It's
off
a
the
fourth
skewer.
flavor profile.
It doesn't hold it all together.
I think it's also a texture thing for me.
I can see.
Like I'm all about the squishy, but not in that sense.
Do you like gummy bears?
I do like gummy bears.
I'm the same thing.
You're not a sweets guy, but you like burned things. So
Yeah.
I would think that like you would like a burned marshmallow.
I mean, it has to basically be like
That's how I eat them too.
Right.
Like completely like black on the outside.
Do you eat mochi? Of course. It's the same thing. Mochi's
I'm gonna pretend you didn't compare mochi with marshmallow.
but it's got the powdery outside. It's mochi.
But it's chewy. And it's filled with
I'm just trying to bring it home.
All right, so I have a question for you. Are you at this stage of the evening? Are you thinking about some sort of a snack-like food? Yes. I'll give you two choices: Boathouse or Dock. Not saying we can get into both or either, but if you had a choice, you viewer, I'm asking you too, where do we go?
let them decide.
Yeah, but you're the ones who have to actually eat there, so
Sit back at Boathouse.
say what?
If you can sit outside at Boathouse.
You can only try. why doesn't one of you guys hold this for a minute? And don't touch anything.
You got it.
Nothing. I mean, you can talk to them, but just whatever pops up on screen, don't. Yeah.
You got it. It is now the Zach and Lisa show. You are welcome. I hope you guys have enjoyed this walk around tonight. It is a beautiful evening here.
The type is so small.
It is very tiny. It's like Bible print.
Like American tail.
Yeah. Its gimbal's all wonky. Oh my goodness.
Zach is the man, you're correct.
No, I was pointing this way. It was very much for your candles and your
Oh,
notes.
thank you.
Let's do a swing around.
I do wish you guys were here because it is the most perfect Florida evening, and it's unseasonably not hot for late April.
Yeah, it's really nice. It was like what the high 80s or high 70s with like zero humidity.
No humidity at all.
There's a light breeze that just keeps everything
Yeah.
so
cotton in the
pleasant.
sky.
A few minutes.
Few minutes.
Yep.
All right.
What did I miss? What did they do? What did they say?
The Hutu uprising is over.
What?
The Hutu uprising.
Everybody wants us to go on an after party.
They do,
A
huh?
lot of people are talking about that. Something like an after-car booze cruise they're talking about.
Checking your keys to see if you have the key to the red one. Do you think you'll let me drive it?
Probably. All I got to do is that. All I can say is no. Were you?
Pontoon. Yeah. I could do that.
How difficult could it really be?
I mean, it's on wheels.
Steer the wheel.
It's got a steer, yeah. Now, here's the thing. I think I could get them to let me drive it, but do you think they would let me wear the captain's hat? Like
So-
Captain Stubing?
Wait. So yes, if you come on Sunday for brunch, you'll get a captain's hat. It's literally worth the price of
That
admission.
looks like David Lee Roth. Very different.
I realized I dropped the ball on that. Favorite item on the menu at Boathouse. If you had somebody who's like, hey, I'm going to this boat place for the first time, what should I get? What's the play? What's the play? What is?
Okay, is my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the avocado.
Yeah.
Mango?
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite thing.
The grouper redfish is good. It's from the Gulf. It's like my home. That's what I grew up on. So it's like near and dear to me. And then the lobster is really good. Was it Elizabeth? Cape Elizabeth? Yeah. It's like,
Oh, when we came and they had it was a special.
yeah.
That was a special that night. Is it?
I used to love when they had the Korean barbecue tacos.
They're not as spicy anymore. They're mahi tacos now.
I know, but that used to be my go-to.
I think if you ask, they might be able to make the spicy Korean for you.
They were my favorite. That was
The crab and avocado was really good too.
yeah.
That's like, it's almost like a ceviche.
The coriander, I don't want to switch the camera. The coriander seared tuna. I'm not even sure if we're on camera at this point. The coriander seared tuna is really good, and you can get the shrimp and andouille mac and cheese, or you can upgrade to lobster mac and cheese.
What?
Yeah, and it weighs like 14 pounds, so you'll have it for like a week.
Yeah.
And you have leftovers too.
We're gonna hibernate, guys. Good night.
What else is really good? No, wait, no. The sliders, the fillet sliders, but you got to go for the secret upgrade. I'm going to teach you. Don't give me that look. I'm going to tell you what it is right now. I'm going to tell Zach. The secret upgrade is ask for caramelized onions.
What?
It
Oh, I thought you about said ask for Carl. I was like, who's
ask for Carl, and then
He knows how to
when they ask for the caramelized onions on top. I kid you not. The
That's like nature's candy, right?
it's what?
Nature's candy.
It's delicious. It is absolutely delicious.
Yeah.
I literally just ate.
I just wanted to say a quick hello.
Oh, hey man, what's going on?
How you doing?
How you been?
Hey, not bad. Boy, loving the Orlando life.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
sure.
this is great.
How's things otherwise?
Oh, really good.
Yeah,
Yeah, just trying to get through day to day.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Any plans to try and do the event again?
Up in Indy, maybe not, but down here, we're cooking up something. So I'm working with the village, so we're trying to. We're working with Gift Kids World. So I'm trying to, me and Steve Amos are talking.
Okay.
So, yeah.
You know, anything I can do to help you out, man.
Yeah.
Let's get coffee or something or lunch one day. I would love
Absolutely.
it.
I'm going to reach out to you,
All right,
and then
brother.
we'll just pick a date.
Sounds good, man.
Okay.
Good seeing you.
All right, good seeing you.
Like, what are you people talking about? I'm not even hungry, but yet I still want to eat. There might be a couple of oysters, maybe a little,
Making her do her happy dance.
or she got other.
It's around the corner.
It's
Third door on your right.
See what I do. Big one.
Have you, I can't get my phone. Have you ever been to Boathouse? And if so, what did you have? And where does Boathouse fit in, like,
The grand scheme
the
of
grand?
like
All right. Overall, your top 3 restaurants in Walt Disney World. Overall, there's no qualifiers. Counter service, table service, special. Oh my God! Are we hugging?
I'm vaccinated.
Bring it in, sister.
Oh, I just told my husband Ryan, I'm like, this is my
Hey.
friend.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Ryan.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm back here permanently.
Oh, nice. Because you were like,
I was in Arizona.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
so
good to
good.
see
You
you. I
too.
literally just said 30 seconds ago, this is Lou's favorite restaurant.
Is it a surprise that she's seen you waiting outside?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Oh, good. Good. So, yeah, we should grab coffee or something one day. I'd love
Sounds
to catch
good.
up. I think the last time I saw you was at the shrine.
Yes. Yes.
The shrine gift shop.
Yeah.
Oh, good. When did you get back?
Yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
So you must be loving this.
So happy.
Oh, good. Good, good, good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
Yeah,
too.
we'd love to get together. Let's keep in
Definitely.
touch and
Sounds good. Are you live?
yeah, you want to say hi?
Sure. Hi.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Victoria. I think my thing on Facebook is Victoria Alicia. I'm sure I know a lot of you out there. I hope everyone's having a good night.
Just came back from doing. So you were in Arizona. You're a nurse, right?
Yes.
So thank you for what you do, especially in this crazy time. And so you just did. So you were doing like a rotation out west, like.
Doing travel nursing in the ICU, doing COVID.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, thank you, and welcome home. Like
Thank
to this,
you.
you picked a beautiful night to sort of welcome yourself back to.
Perfect night back home.
No
Absolutely.
kidding.
Yes. I hope
Good.
everyone has a good night.
You too. It's so good seeing you. It was very nice meeting you.
We'll take care.
You going in?
Let's see.
Nice. All right, should we give it a shot? Here, hold that.
I thought he was about to go hunt that guy. He's just kind of like charging on.
So what is everybody saying for their top 3 restaurants on property?
I see Yachtsman and
I
Ohana.
see Yachtsman and Ohana.
I do like me some Ohana. What are yours, Stacey?
So my top 2 are easy, and then it gets blurrier. So my top 2 are Takumite and Topolino right now.
Ooh, okay.
Topolino might not be like the overall, like, I do enjoy it a lot. It's like my go-to right now for a good meal. And then after that, there's like 10 that tie. So, yeah, Takumite, which I hope reopens,
Yeah.
and Topolino.
Like, I wish I could build like a super meal, like one thing from each place.
I've been pushing for a show where we build a super meal,
I'm for this.
where we all like get our thing and we bring it to one spot.
I just want to include the peanut sauce noodles or whatever they are from Ohana.
Mm-hmm.
Those make me happy.
The noodles at Skipper Canteen are also delicious. So let's see. The Japanese restaurant Becky cannot pronounce. Which one? Tokumite or
Boma. I do like me some Boma.
yeah, Boma's excellent. I miss Boma.
Homecoming.
Homecoming,
I
yeah.
haven't had a Leo yet. Have you had a Leo?
Yeah, Eric, I love Topolino. Have I had Maleo yet? Laura, did you get to go to Takumite? I loved it so much. I think I loved it much more than Victoria and Albert, actually.
The Boathouse does, in fact, call to Lou like the ocean calls to Moana.
Cali Grill.
Cali Grill, I do enjoy. They have...
Cali Grill definitely needs fireworks, I think.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, Tepanado. Yeah, Tepanado's a good fun meal.
What does that mean?
Tepanado?
Yeah.
Just, it's not like a...
Oh, I didn't know that translated something. Because you lived there, so I was just assuming that you had some sort of insider knowledge.
I mean, I haven't spoken it in 20 years. Le Cellier and Tepanado. You all set?
Have fun. Have you done brunch here? Brunch? If only there was somebody, anybody that would come to brunch with me one day. Just anybody. Like one person.
Every time you make that joke, it's like
It's funnier. It's funnier.
No, a little part of McDonald's.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Thank you, Gavin. Thank you. Oh, how nice is this? Yes, sir.
Okay, so you usually take one and all that jazz, right?
You got it.
Cool. All right, so we'll be right, guys. Enjoy.
This is great, man. Thank you.
I kind of want to do you.
Oh, yeah. Come on now.
Oh, should I go on that side so that...
No, you're fine. We're not going to be live the whole time because nobody wants to see us eat. Nobody wants to see us eat. I didn't.
Yes.
Yes, they actually do have I believe they do on the opposite side of the bar, they have a wheelchair height bar. So you can actually bring your wheelchair up to the bar on the opposite side. I'm like 93.7% sure.
It's pretty high.
Yeah. Oh, so you guys were saying your I gave you plenty of time to think, your 3 favorite restaurants in all of Walt Disney World.
So my top 2 are super easy, and then there's like 10. My top 2 are Takumite. Rest in peace, slash reopen. And Topolino. They're my top two right now.
Wow.
And then below that, there's like 8 or 10 that I love. So I wouldn't know.
I love Cape May. Again, one of those that have not come back. California Grill's really good. Like you said, it needs fireworks, but the view's pretty. You should get dressed a little bit, nicer than you would normally, just for the fun of it. Sanazk, I don't know if it's my favorite, but I really enjoy it. I like
I mean, if we're talking pure enjoyment, I would probably put Nomad Lounge in there. Because I just love being there. So.
Like, now that'd be a separate conversation. It's almost like the restaurants are places based on the food and then based on the setting and environment.
Right.
Nomad is
A
like
place that you would go and not even eat anything, just to sit there and.
Like Nomad, Topolino, and. What can we say? Guys. What about your top 3 now?
I'll be right with you.
Top 3 now.
Top 3 lounges. There's this gray area of what qualifies as a lounge and what doesn't. I'm buying time. Shut up. Nomad. I'm going to say one and then be like, oh, why didn't I say this? I think.
We deal with every person.
I know. On a night like tonight, but technically it's not a lounge. Like, to say Geyser Point, but it's not really. But it's just a restaurant that happens to be outside. Gosh. I have to think about that a little bit. Like, is this a lounge? Are those? So why is Geyser Point a lounge and not this? Hi. That puts a huge smile on my face. Did you have it come?
It was fabulous. And tuna.
I'm live. Do you want to say hi?
Sure. Hi.
What's going on, little man?
This is Grace.
Hi. What's your name?
I'm Sarah. I didn't even met Grace before. Oh, yes. Yes.
I met Grace before?
Yeah. Where were we? The beignets. Where is that?
In Port Orleans? Was it Riverside?
Yes.
Like way back when I did a meet there?
Way back when you did a meet there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
It was up in Sarah. Awesome.
Nice.
Here for you. It was delicious.
So what you guys have?
I have the rope, but I didn't really have anything on it. I just love going for
Dude, that's the way to do it. That's the secret play. You don't get all the mayo and stuff. You go straight lobster roll, done.
Right.
Let the lobster speak for itself.
I highly recommend it.
I like it. How old are you?
9.
Dude, we're like fast friends. What did you have? Don't say just mac and cheese. Like, it's really good here, isn't it? Wait a minute.
Is it bad?
There's no to-go bags in your hand. You finished all that mac and cheese by yourself? That's impressive. No, don't be ashamed. That's impressive. What did you have? Don't say a salad.
No, I had tuna.
With the coriander seared tuna? Is it not to die for?
Yeah, so good.
Right.
And the truffle fries.
See? And you would not normally think to pair fries with the tuna, but that's the play.
I mean,
You guys are like my favorite family ever.
Yeah. We're big fans.
And where are you guys from?
Massachusetts.
What part?
Whistler.
Nice.
Close to Boston.
Okay. So you're digging being in shorts right now, I'm sure.
We're loving it. It's snowed before. I'm so used to like going outside and being like freezing. And I'm like, whoa, it's so hot.
Where in Boston are you?
What?
Where in Boston are
Well,
you?
Westford. We're northwest. Okay. Yeah. Oh, right.
Nice.
It's like when I say Boston. It's not quite.
It's not technically Boston.
Correct. All right. Well, thank you.
It was so nice to see you guys again. I'm happy you guys had a good meal. I'm a little sad you didn't save me any mac and cheese, but that's okay.
Next time. Well, I didn't notice like the visors, like the audience probably can't see it, but it's like a hidden Mickey on the visors.
Oh yeah, like the little.
All right.
I never noticed that.
Good point.
All right, brother. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Did you guys order?
We're finished eating.
I'm just getting
We're
started.
waiting for our baked Alaska.
Which they currently don't have on the menu, which is fine because I think the chocolate cake is also impressive, equally as huge, right?
I'm not a big chocolate.
But I think the baked Alaska was more of a visual novelty than it was, it's an Instagram cake, but the chocolate cake actually tastes good.
I missed that.
The blueberry was my favorite. The blueberry is my favorite. All right, let's let you guys look out over the water for a minute here. So what are you getting?
You get the sliders.
Are you?
Maybe some like Lucky Ducks.
I'm so fat. I'm so full.
Lucky Ducks are like they have negative calories. You burn more calories digesting them.
And if you don't chew them,
You don't chew your Lucky Ducks. You don't chew an oyster.
Yeah, it's just like a.
Are you an oyster guy? No.
kind of. I like baked oysters. Are baked oysters?
You need to go to New Orleans, and you got to get the grilled oysters.
Yeah. There's something that takes the fishiness out of it or whatever that doesn't taste like that anymore.
Yeah. But the Lucky Ducks
They're not
have
fishy.
no fishy taste to them at all.
No, Lucky
I don't
Ducks.
like.
And I like them small. I don't like really big oysters. So, and you put the cucumber vinaigrette on there, or a little bit of the little spicy cocktail sauce.
Yeah.
Horseradish. It's nice.
Yeah.
Don't mess it up with crackers or anything.
No.
You have it just al dente. That's the way God intended.
Tempeh oysters. I don't think these are good.
That's just a la mode. I like my oysters a la mode.
It slides right down.
I need better magnifying glasses because
Yeah,
it's so
but
hard to
It just
see.
goes over the phone and just.
Yeah.
flies everything.
I need to start doing
That
this with an
side of your
iPad because I can't read.
Yeah, but you got to get one of those like hand things, like at Chick-fil-A.
But I need it on a gimbal too. I see Becky. Becky's watching on both Facebook and YouTube. She wants to make sure she doesn't miss anything.
She's a woman of the people.
Becky, we're just doing this for you. This is like a pregame just to sort of check this out for you.
Because we've never been.
I've never been here before at night. At this time of night, that's not true.
You heard it was good.
That's not true.
Can I start with any beverages? Or you look over the menu?
Ladies,
You go first.
I'll have a meal. Yeah.
Old fashioned.
I'm actually doing this right now.
Fantastic. Let me know if you need anything else. I'll be right back.
You should get a duck duck
Yeah,
run.
I can't see.
I feel like Rich was playing
What a pretty night. Gosh, what a pretty night this is.
big mouthful. It's like, that was wrong.
How long ago was it? I wish I could turn the camera. I'm not able to turn the camera around with this setup. How long ago was it when we were here and sat in the back there at that big
just
square
had
table?
It was when Springs reopened. It was the night Springs reopened.
Like when was that? June?
Wasn't it
May?
I think
Was it almost
Springs
a year
reopened in
ago?
May. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. It was almost a year ago. How crazy is that?
That's insane.
Yeah, I think Springs reopened in May.
May 20th.
Wow.
Oh, he's looking at that picture.
Wait, show that again.
This is the giant cake. It was a good time.
May 20th. So is 11 months ago.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
And then Kenneth is running around there somewhere.
Remember Kenneth? That's a pretty picture right there.
iPhone, man.
That is a pretty picture.
That's live.
That's what? It's live? That's nice. You got the flag perfect.
Show the cake again.
Show the cake again. Deanna is very jealous, by the way, that we're about to have Lucky Ducks without her. Please, Zach, tell her it was all your idea.
All my idea.
See?
The worst thing that I could have ever done.
Right. When you said something like, Deanna who, I'm going for Lucky Ducks, I think was your exact... That's a nice piece of cake right there. Favorite dessert in Walt Disney World? And Lucky Ducks is an acceptable answer.
I like a charcuterie, or like a cheese board. Not a charcuterie, a cheese board, because that's a meat tip.
From where?
After a meal, Enchanted Rose is good.
Enchanted Rose is the first one I came to.
Yeah, Enchanted Rose. Did the honey.
And the blue cheese. I'm going to have to do like a top 10 dessert show. Because that actually would be more difficult than it sounds. Especially for me, because I'm not, that's not where I go.
It's not like sweet snacks. It's like desserts.
Like the blueberry cheesecake I would have put on there. I would have put on...
Like one of the bread puddings.
Nope. I'm not a bread pudding guy. I possibly would put, if I'm in the right mood, a little gelato from Vivoli.
Would you like include ice cream, like things like
Yeah.
Way Jose? Is that a dessert? Or
Of course,
is that
that's
like,
dessert.
That's its whole
Like
thing.
a meal though.
Right, that's its own thing. As silly as it sounds, that little passion fruit blueberry thing you get at Satuli, it's just small.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Oh, that all.
It's just a little, like it's a taste, you know. Just
Yeah, I'm having a tough time.
the hummingbird cake at homecoming.
Oh,
Hummingbird cake, yeah.
And a cup of
Or
coffee.
the pecan pie.
yeah, the pecan pie.
breakfast,
Heated
3
up in the
days.
morning for
Yeah.
breakfast. Justine, wherever you are, that was the best thing ever. So you who's watching, and I got a strawberry tart, 7-layer chocolate cake from Top of the World,
Strawberry shortcake.
Whoop-de-doo.
carrot cake, whoopie pie. I missed a bunch. Forgive me. Say it again because the chat went by. So say your favorite.
The hoop-de-doo strawberry.
Strawberry short.
That comes with a song.
Yeah, but and that's why you like it so much
Yeah.
there.
That's why I like it. I do love those little cakes.
Warm bread pudding with some ice cream.
I like the Liberty Tree Tavern.
Carrot cake cookie.
Andrew Milan says anything with booze in it. That sounds like a Becky answer to me. Toffee cake. Tell her it was your idea. Yeah, give me that phone. I am so sorry, but it was my idea. I made him do it. It wasn't his fault. He resisted kicking and screaming. Best cupcake in Walt Disney World.
Cupcake. The defunct Butterfinger cupcake. Starring rolls. What's that?
I like the apple one that they always do for Halloween.
The what?
It's like the apple spice one that they do for Halloween.
I'm not a big cupcake in the park kind of guy.
You know what? You know what's really good? It's random. Old Key West has a cookies and cream cupcake. No, it's called milk and cookies. And it's so good. It's not too sweet. I think that's my favorite cupcake.
When we talked about it on the show, Vero Beach has like a cooler with like 7 different types of cupcakes in it. Like in their little marketplace, which is so nice.
Oh, okay.
Anything from France,
Yes.
gray stuff, Butterfinger cupcake, I need to like.
They
hold
have
this-
these things where it's like basically you would like to say marshmallow, but they're like s'mores and like dipped in chocolate. It's like a big square. That.
I love the chocolate covered pineapple.
That's
which
healthy.
almost sounds healthy.
It's
It
breakfast.
almost sounds healthy.
I love,
And if it's
I
dark
love,
chocolate, it is healthy. So
I love a good caramel apple. I think a caramel apple pie.
is a Gideon's cookie on there? Because it still remains like what?
We're always here.
Yeah. But like a bite of
They like
they're huge. They're really tall.
The Wolfers Lodge campfire cupcake.
Yes, the campfire cupcake is so good.
the magical bar at Wilderness Lodge.
Mickey Bar. We're getting a lot of classics. A lot of people sort of
The magic bar.
speaking about the classics.
It's like a big
Not the num
Oh, I forgot about the Num Num cookies. But they're currently not. There no Num Num, right? There's no Num Nums.
yes.
There is Num Nums. Where? Because the street's closed.
No, it's not there. You get it
At the
Market.
coffee place.
Not Joffrey's, but the ones right next to it. It says like Market.
like breakfast.
Yeah.
A margarita from Mexico is desserts.
The Bantha cookie.
Somebody wants to know what you're drinking,
Old fashioned.
which is what?
I don't know what that one's made with. Bourbon or whiskey?
Yeah, it's bourbon, orange, maraschino cherry, and usually like a sugar cube mold in the bottom. Very simple.
That's just a mule.
Which is?
Lisa's signature drink.
Ginger beer and vodka. With like whatever.
Water. Just water. School bread. I'm going to give you a couple of moments of just quiet zen, just looking out over the water.
At the wave.
Yeah.
You do that.
It's a nice clean.
Yeah.
I want them to feel like they're sitting here with us, just sort of looking out over the water.
I almost wish I had long sleeves.
Huh?
I almost wish I had long sleeves.
You want to cut it?
Maybe. Keep drinking. Too much cherry.
So, do you know what's really good? The cherries in the smoked turkey.
Yes.
Yes.
Those are really good. That used to be my go-to
Yeah,
way
I
back
love
when.
smoked turkey.
When we stayed at the cabin at Wilderness Lodge for my brother's birthday, just one night, just to say we did it. And Crockett's.
Mhm.
And so I was like, I'm gonna get a smoked turkey. I was like, I'm gonna get the blue lunches.
That was my. That used to be my go-to.
Any questions so far?
I think we're ready.
Fantastic.
What do
You
you
want to
thinking?
just get some lucky ducks and a tuna?
So yeah, please tell Wilma we would like a dozen Lucky Duck, and the tuna and avocado, please.
Sliders.
Filet sliders, please. You do want caramelized onions on them, don't you?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Can you put caramelized onions on those too, please? Anything else?
For Carl.
Anything else? It's a good start.
Good start. Fantastic. We'll put that right in. The Lucky Ducks will be hand up to order, so they'll come at a different time than the sliders and the tuna.
That's fine.
Did you want anything else poured out? Do you want the tuna out with the sliders?
Just as it happens.
Fantastic.
Yeah, we'll eat some of Zach's fries. It's okay.
Fantastic. I'll put that in the thing.
You came here for Easter?
really have to find a way to make the chat bigger because my little eyes.
I know, I can't even read it.
Like I have to, like,
Yeah,
I have contacts and glasses, and I still have to be like 5 feet behind. As I get closer, it gets worse.
You're making them hungry from what you're ordering.
This was your idea. I was ready to go home, and I have work to do and take a nap and stuff. This was
Take a nap. It's cranky. I need my nap. Takes a nap or he has a tantrum.
I'm sure everyone appreciates.
As you know, I don't get out of the house often, so the fact that I have pants on is kind of a big deal.
I'm sure everyone at Springs appreciates. You made an exception.
Gets out of the car and it's security. They're like, "Oh, thank God." You remember this?
I have found, this is a note for all of you first-time visitors, they do prefer you wear pants when you come to the parks. It's not explicitly written out anywhere, so there is that gray area. But
what's understood doesn't need to be discussed.
when I check the guidelines, they talk about face coverings, they talk about, wearing a shirt,
Eating while stationary.
nothing
never
specifically about pants.
You have to cover your face, but not necessarily anything below your face.
The rest of you does spread the virus.
All right, so while we're here, and I have no idea how much battery life I have left. While we're here, for those people who maybe don't know who the two of you are, tell people who you are and what you do, and plug your sites and shows and socials.
And Kathy Lee.
Thank you. I still believe in ladies first. You know, I'm a gentleman first, so.
I'm Lisa Denoto Glassner. TheCastleRun.com is my blog. The Castle Runner is my Insta. You told me, I didn't ask you.
And the candles.
And Core Memory Candles is my line of olfactory delight.
Olfactory delights. Wow, that's quite the tagline.
It sounds like a commercial for
worse.
Taffy.
Yeah, it sounds worse than it should. You come here for some olfactory delights.
From your friends at Cracker.
Not old factory delights, they're olfactory delights.
Olfactory delight.
Old factory delights like buttons.
Buttons. Fortune cookies.
She also has mask refresher sprays. You need them. I'm Zach Brown of The Zach Brown Show because we're definitely clever in the naming department. I have a podcast over on Spotify and iTunes. You can also follow me on Instagram, Redhead Brown, or The Zach Brown Show, or both. Why not? And I tell fun stories and interview people, and they share all their passions and make the world a little smaller and a lot more friendly.
I see you've been working on that. I like that. Good.
I practice every morning in the mirror.
Who's your favorite guest so far? Ever?
Yeah.
Yeah, who? Who was it?
Lisa's in closer arm reach.
She's much more dangerous and violent too.
Carlos
So I
was
would.
the most recent. Lisa's a good conversation. I want to have you back for just you. Lou was good.
That was not convincing at all.
I mean,
It was good.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
it was fine.
Chris Evans was good. I'm manifesting that. I'm speaking that into the future.
So here's a question: if you could have one person on your show, who would it be?
Alive?
Let's sort of stay within the realm of some possible reality.
Robert Downey Jr.
Oh, I love it.
And if you get one question to ask him, what is it?
Would you come on my show again? It's like him twice. One question would be...
My friend.
Yeah, would you be my friend? Can I have your phone number? That's a good question. What is the greatest piece of advice for someone who's overcoming their own demons? Because I think that's been his story. He's taken his craziness and how he's fixed it and now been a success story. Yeah, overcoming adversity.
Lisa, have one of your candles burning now, the Grand.
Oh, love it.
Somebody else said something too, but it went by too fast and I couldn't read it.
Thank you so much.
If you could interview one person, living or dead, who would it be? Just for whatever.
Unacceptable.
Lou Mangello.
Oh, you know what? We already got our table. You can stop sucking.
I don't know, I'm not an interviewer.
It's a good
Maybe
conversation,
Favreau.
though.
John Favreau. What would be the one question you... Okay, say John Favreau sits down right there
Right here?
Right there.
John Favreau?
You walk up and you say hi, and you've got an opportunity to ask him one question or say one thing. What is it? You have to have these things ready. I'm trying to help you.
No, I don't.
When is
That's not
Elf
what I
2
do.
coming?
Never.
I think I would just ask about his casting choices and like how the decisions happen.
You'd have to ask if he'd make you like a Cuban sandwich.
Would you like a candle?
I'll make you an Iron Man scent cans.
What does Iron Man smell like?
I made you a candle.
WD-40. It smells like oil.
Marla Chan from California. I love Marla Chan. Marla Chan, everybody loves.
She's everywhere.
She is everywhere.
She's like Regis.
She is everywhere. Love Marla Chan.
I miss you, Marla.
Marla's coming. Marla's coming. How was it playing a wannabe UFC fighter on Friends? That would be Mark Williams' question for Jon Favreau.
Solid. When's the Magic Kingdom movie coming on?
When's the Magic Kingdom movie coming? When's the Haunted Mansion movie coming?
Big Guillermo on the phone.
Favorite Jon Favreau piece of work as an actor, producer, director?
Mandalorian? Or Iron Man?
You almost have to give it to Iron, because without Iron Man, we wouldn't.
Iron Man.
The first Iron Man is really good.
I mean, we wouldn't be here. I mean, we wouldn't. Yeah, we wouldn't be here without that.
Like, if they,
Everything about it. Everything.
yeah, if they never made any other Marvel films, like if they stopped there, like it would have still been a really good movie. Like even if they did build on it, I think all the performances were great. You didn't have anything like edge on it. It was just like that was good.
Yeah, without that leap of faith to get them to make Iron Man, none of the crazy stuff that's going on now in the Marvel world.
It was like an unknown character. It wasn't like it was a big
Yeah.
character.
Right. Didn't Favreau do Night at the Museum?
Did he? You see Chef?
Chef's really
Chef's really good. What in the Marvel Cinematic Universe that's coming up are you most excited for? Is it Black Widow, Loki, Eternals, Moon Knight, She-Hulk?
I'm most excited for like Tom Hiddleston.
Did you ever see Tom Hiddleston's screen test for Thor? Where Tom Hiddleston auditioned for the role of Thor. It's crazy. You look it up right now. I mean, not now because then you have to turn this off. But when we're done, look up Tom Hiddleston as Thor.
But I know that he didn't audition for Loki. Like when they didn't give him Thor, they just let know you're doing this part.
Yeah, he originally
Like,
actually.
that was
Was,
I can't imagine it.
I don't think he'd have been a good. Like Hemsworth was like.
Remember this Thor? Like,
so I will see your Chef and your Iron Man, and I will raise you. Nope. D-Bob in Rudy. Who's the wild man? I cry every time he says it.
I was on TV the other day.
If I would have seen it, I would have to stop.
Very last scene, and I did.
I can't not watch that every time.
I once had.
It's got the guy from The Hobbit in it.
And Encino Man. I had lunch
With Jon Favreau?
Rudy's former coach.
Really?
That was a super random thing, but yeah. It was super cool.
And did you ask him about Rudy?
I did, and I felt that was a bit too on the nose. I asked him if he'd pass the rolls. He did, so I take it for the time being. flurry, but I think that's just because he moves.
Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Can't go. All the plants will die. Wait a minute.
Michael Ruffin hasn't seen that either.
What? Oh, Lord.
Throws the ball through the window.
That's the parting shot.
Well, that's.
Usually when he pans up to the sky, I panic.
Go ahead, ladies. Dig in. Don't be shy.
Should I hit him all of a sudden?
Well, we're doing that. That was fun.
That's the.
So that's the cucumber vinaigrette.
That's the good stuff.
That's a fan favorite right there. Kira, thank you for being here. I'll talk to you soon. Kira, by the way, is from joyoustruebeauty.com. Go check out her podcast, too. Nice. Describe the Lucky Ducks. Describe the Lucky Duck experience. Describe the Lucky Duck experience.
It's like you're at the beach.
Smell like Seinfeld. It smells like the beach.
No, it's like that's what a good oyster is to me. Like it's like that ocean, like
It tastes like the ocean.
yeah.
Go ahead, keep going.
Once I left, I said,
Keep doing your thing.
just enough for your skin to tighten up in the sunburn.
Yeah, that like feeling your skin's all tight and it's like that saltwater dryness layer on top. It's just like sand all over.
All right. I see my battery's starting to die, and I'm sure you guys don't want me. You don't want people watching me suck down oysters. I'm going to show them one parting shot, but say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie.
You don't know who that is, do you?
Burns and Allen.
Dude.
I was raised properly.
You are an old soul, man.
Watch their Christmas special. Change your life.
Say goodnight.
Good night.
I know you don't want to watch us eat. Well, maybe you do, but I don't want to make you do that. But what I do want to show you is one final view of Boathouse and Disney Springs, the Dockside Bar, and the live music, and the wonderful energy that Disney has. It has nothing to do with attractions, and characters, and princesses, and rides, and shows. It's just about this place. And as you know, Boathouse is obviously one of my favorite places to be. I am so grateful to you and for you that you were here to spend and share tonight with me and with us. I hope that this brought, and I'm hoping that I'm actually on camera, I hope that this brought a little bit of Disney magic to your day and your week. I hope that you choose the good, you be the good, and you pass the good on to other people as well. Thank you for watching, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. Please do me a favor, help spread the word. Tell a friend, not just about the live show, but if you can, when we're done here tonight, share a link to the podcast and invite somebody who may have never heard of it before to take a listen. If there's anything I could do for you, please let me know. I love you and I appreciate you. Until next time, see ya. Oh, and stay tuned. I have a great exclusive interview coming on Monday. Stay tuned. Sorry.
It's all right.
MousemanTravel.com.